He's crying.
Who's there?
I'm sorry, I just wanted to say hello. You seem sad.
Sad? You mean me? She says I seem sad. Ha ha ha.
What's so funny? I thought he was crying just a second ago.
There's a party inside. Are you out for a walk?
I don't really like parties that much.
I bet nobody would dance with you, Freckles.
That isn't true.
Don't get mad. It makes your freckles more prominent. It's a pity. Why you have so many freckles?
Look, I'm sorry, but honestly, I love my freckles and have been thinking of ways to get more of them. And you don't have not one freckle. I pity you.
Will you defend your nose too?
Of course.
Miss Candy, is that you?
Well, Happy New Year, Freckles.
There you are. That haze is so thick. If you're not careful, you may go overboard.
George, who is that?
Mr. Grantchester? I was not aware you knew him.
I don't. So his name is Grantchester?
Yeah, he's from a noble English family.
A noble family?
What about him, Miss Candy?
I just thought he looks like Anthony.
Like Mr. Anthony?
But he's nothing like him. Anthony is was so much better.
Would you like to return inside? Perhaps to the party?
I'd like to go back to my room.
Drink some hot tea. Please don't get yourself sick. Archie and Steer would be very disappointed.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, good night.
I have so many questions to ask you, George. Where does Uncle William live? Is he like Madame Elroy, or is he even more strict and fearsome? George!
Is something wrong?
Where do you plan to go once the ship docks?
Why, back to Mr. Williams' place.
Where does he live?
All over. He's a very busy man.
He changed my life, you know. But I know nothing about him. He never answers any of my many letters.
I know how you feel. He only responds to urgent matters. If he thinks it is important to see you, he will make the time. Just wait for that time and it will come. Miss Candy, please don't concern yourself with such things.
George.
Just focus on your education. Soon you'll grow up and be a fine young lady. That will make Mr. William very proud.
A lady? If I become a nice lady, will he want to meet me then?
So long, Freckles.
Grantchester, how stupid of me to think he looked like Anthony. He looks nothing like Anthony.
When Candy asks me so sincere and earnest, it is hard to deal with. I might have told her the truth. If she could just let up and let Anthony go. He was still so young.
George, look at all these people. How will I find Steer and Archie?
Don't you worry. We won't have to search. They'll come find us.
Candy, right here. Hey, Candy, over here.
There they are. They haven't changed at all. They came. I'm so glad. Steer, Archie.
Candy, it's been too long.
I'm so excited to see you again. You two haven't changed at all.
Neither have you, Candy.
Hey, I brought the puppet with me, Steer.
La-di-da, does it work? Let's celebrate Candy's arrival to England. What was that? It's a confetti gun. Just watch. Oops. What a pity. Is there something wrong with it? It's supposed to work.
Maybe it's just too windy today.
Yeah, probably. That's it. Don't encourage his crazy inventions.
He sure had a lot to say to me earlier. Now he acts like he doesn't remember me.
The car is ready. Let's get inside now. We must go to St. Paul now.
Could we at least have a cup of tea somewhere?
You can do that at the college.
Right, you mean the prison? I'll go crazy if I stay there much longer. But we've been granted special permission. Let's not waste it.
Waste what?
We're normally only allowed to leave campus for 30 minutes. They have super strict policies.
Why worry about the rules, Archie? At the orphanage, I never follow the rules. Like, ever.
It worked!
Mr. Cornwell.
Sorry. See, Archie? I told you it works. Humidity causes the jam. Want to try it yourself, Candy? So, George, have Eliza and Neil arrived yet?
Eliza and Neil?
They have? They should be on campus by now. They're at St. Paul, too. Hopefully in different classes. I thought they'd be at a different boarding school. Be brave, Candy.
The torture continues here in London.
Miss Candy, to your right is the Big Ben.
It's marvelous.
There goes Trafalgar Square and the Piccadilly Circus. George is taking a detour to show you the city. Welcome to prison, Candy.
You must be Miss White Ardley. Mother Superior is expecting you.
It reminds me of the Ardley estate in Lakewood. The mansion must be abandoned now. Only the trees remain. I hope Mr. Albert returns, so that Anthony won't be alone. This is just like the Ardley mansion corridor.
Silence. Speaking is forbidden here.
I'm sorry. It's worse than they said it would be.
Here we are. This is Sister Gray's chamber.
Welcome, Miss Ardley. I'm Mother Gray.
Mother? You mean Father Gray. She looks like a man.
Will the gentleman leave the room?
I am in charge of Candy's welfare, and these young men are her cousins.
They're gonna separate us now.
I will have a word with her alone. St. Paul's Academy is a prestigious boarding school. Miss Candy will get the best education. As for her so-called cousins, they are not allowed to commingle whilst on school premises. We separate the boys and girls.
The boys' disciplinarian is bad, but she's even worse. Jeez.
I must leave now. Do take care of yourself, Miss Candy.
I will. Thank you, George.
Each student must strive to make the school proud. You will learn discipline. You must uphold St. Paul's honor. Lessons are difficult here. We expect nothing less than excellence.
This is not what I expected. I barely got a chance to speak to Sierra and Archie freely, let alone say goodbye to George. Will it always be like this?
This is the suite you'll be occupying.
My own suite? Thanks, Uncle William.
You must belong to a very caring family. I'm in charge of the residence. If you have any questions, let me know.
Thank you, sister. Mother Gray's been talking for 2 hours. Come in. Hi, I'm Patty O'Brien, and my room is just next door. Candace White Ardley. Call me Candy. Nice to meet you. I was wondering who'd occupy this lovely room. So, can you show me to the boys' dorm? Candy, no, that's against regulations. My cousins are there.
The boys' dorm is right over there, but if you get caught by the sisters, you're done for.
Yeah, I still want to go. We can't see them outside class. I'll give you a tour of the premises.
I'll go by tree.
Okay, Patty, let's go. Just so you know, if you're caught in the boys' residence, you'll be punished publicly at Sunday Mass. Some have even been hit with a cane. Can you imagine? In front of everybody. If that ever happens, you'll also be expelled. You're right, I must be very careful. I like you, Candy. I've never met anybody like you. So do I. I like you too. This is the library, and that's the great chamber. Eliza. Candy. Huh. So you two know each other? Then I should have had you introduce us. I went to the special room to meet her.
Special? Candy was given a special room?
You live in that room? How wonderful.
Don't go near that girl. She lived in a poor orphanage. And she was our maid. She used to take care of our horses.
Oh, wow. Ew, I hate stable girls.
And I don't know whom she tricked into becoming an Ardley. If it weren't for you, Anthony would still be alive. Let's go, Patty. Don't make friends with a girl like her. She's not worth your time.
Are all girls raised in rich families like that? Always talking about image and status while forgetting what really matters. What do you think, Miss Candy? I think it's absurd to judge a person by how rich they are. Is that the most important thing?
Candy, always remember to look at people's hearts. It's where you find courage, tenderness, and kindness.
Miss Pony, Sister Lane. Come in.
I forgot to tell you.
Mother Gray said to wear the gray uniform to tomorrow's Mass. Thanks, Patty. Please come in. I'm sorry, Candy. I have to go. It looks like Patty and I will be close.
Once you hear the bell, you must get up and get ready for church.
Oh no, everybody's already left. Why is everybody wearing black? Eliza, Neil. I heard that she came from an orphanage. How did she become an Ardley? Who does she think she is?
I didn't sign up to study with an illiterate.
Look,
she's wearing the wrong uniform.
Candy, why didn't you wear the other uniform? We have to wear the black uniform in Mass.
I'll go change now.
back to church. It's time for Mass. Miss Ardley, the grey uniform is only to be worn in class.
Forgive me, Mother. I won't do it again.
Good. Now do sit down.
Now let us pray.
Terence Grantchester.
Grantchester.
Mr. Grantchester.
Better late than never. Now sit down. What's so funny?
Nothing, except watching you all pray. Well behaved and properly dressed, but you can't tell. if they actually believe in God.
Get out now.
Lord, forgive him.
I'm going. Don't worry. I know the way. I've never prayed a single day in my life.
Terence, wait.
Let me guess, you want me in your office?
See you there. My fellow students, pray hard, okay?
Who was that?
He's of noble descent.
He? A nobleman?
He breaks the rules on purpose.
He made us look like fools.
Terence Granchester, intentionally provoking Sister Gray's anger. Why would he do that?
Silence. Pay no attention to worthless matters. It is obvious that you are lacking in discipline. Therefore we will extend praying time.
15 minutes and then it's back to class. So uncomfortable.
Ugh, Eliza and her gang.
He's the #1 delinquent.
He smokes and drinks.
He gets good grades, although he never attends class. He's antisocial, but oh so cute.
What's so interesting about this Terence anyway? Because of him, we had to stay in church longer. To think I met him on the ship and now we're studying at the same school together?
He looked so much like Anthony that day.
He was weeping. He was so different today.
Oi, Terry, where are you? The principal wants to see you. Terry, hurry up. She's very angry.
What? He doesn't remember me? He was so mean to me on the ship. He made a fool of me, calling me Freckles.
Here she is. Hey, we've been looking for you.
I'm hiding from Eliza. She's still exactly the same and always will be.
She's one of God's failed inventions. Yeah, like most of yours. Archie, shut up. By the way, Candy, I had a great idea.
Define great.
Only I could have come up with this idea. I'd love to show it to you, Candy.
I'm sure it's wonderful. It's been a while. We really need to catch up. So tonight, I'll sneak into your room.
What? How? You know the rules, Candy.
I'll climb the trees.
Are you sure? Great idea.
Isn't it?
We'll be waiting. Be careful. We'll signal you with a lamp. But please, Candy, don't go to the wrong room. There's a weirdo in the room next to ours.
A weirdo?
That so-called Terry who caused the scene in church today. He had a fight with Archie this morning.
What about?
I forgot something in my room and went back to get it, but I accidentally opened the wrong door through which he was exiting.
Oh, sorry.
Don't go near my room.
I made a mistake, okay? Besides, I already said I was sorry.
We're not finished. Hold on.
Don't bother, he's always like that.
Nobody knows what his deal is.
If he'd left a scar, I'd never forgive him. I do not like that guy.
Me neither.
Do you know him too?
So Terry lives in the boys' dorm suite, right?
Yeah, and he has a castle outside London. A castle? If I were him, I'd commute. Yeah, his own family probably hates him. Back to class. Alright then, see you tonight, Candy. You'll see my invention too.
Better hurry up or I'll be late for class. Just in time. Oh, maybe not. Sorry.
Miss Ardley, you must be seated before the last bell rings. Do you understand? That's not the attitude expected from a lady.
I'll be more punctual, sister. You have leaves stuck to your skirt. Oops, thanks, Patty. A tough habit to break, laying on the ground like a horse.
Ew, she's nasty.
I'm just grateful to enjoy the beauty of nature.
Candice Ardley, enough chatter. Now Candy, recite the homework assignment that's due today.
Well, I don't recall any homework.
Speak up, Miss Ardley.
I don't recall having any homework.
Oh, you don't recall? The notes were distributed yesterday. Do you recall that?
What notes? Sister, I did not receive any notes, so I cannot recite them.
Louise, you gave Candy a copy of the notes, correct?
Yes, sister. I distributed a copy to everyone.
As usual, I'm caught in a trap.
Candy, step up to the blackboard. Write this till class ends.
I'm not a liar.
How dare you?
I'm not a liar, and everyone here knows it. I swear to God. Such audacity.
Surely it's due to her breeding, or lack thereof. I knew she couldn't read.
Alright, fine. I believe you. I'll give you copies of the notes. Come get them in my office. Now go back to your seat.
Yes, sister.
Have these memorized by the start of class tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
I never had a student like her.
I hate this French poetry. I'll go to Steer's place and ask for some help. Ugh, what the?
What's your problem? You could have really hurt me. Neil, long time no see. I didn't think I'd see you here.
Neither did I. It's an unpleasant surprise.
How dare you?
Are you any stronger than you were before?
Dirty orphan.
A dirty orphan who defeated you. What, me? Liar. Being an orphan, you don't have a right to study here.
You used to work at the stables.
At the stables.
Not a bad-looking mare. Always dreamed of riding a horse.
Now neigh like a horse.
Get on all fours, horsey.
Hold it down so I can mount her.
Let me go. Bunch of cretins. Leave the school, you dirty orphan.
So what if she's an orphan, you snotty bastards? Say that again, I dare you to.
Harry.
Say it again, you coward. Help me, I can't breathe.
Let's get out of here.
You think she chose to be an orphan? It's not her fault. Don't you think it's unfair to blame her for not having parents? Am I understood? Now get out of my sight!
Damn.
Terry so violently defended me. He protected me. Hang on, wait.
What's up?
Thank you.
No need to thank me. I didn't do it for you. I just hate people like that. That's all. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you like me, Freckles?
He remembers me from the ship.
Come on, let's go over there when nobody's around.
No, are you sick in the head?
I don't want to be with a freckled-faced girl either. Bye.
And to think I was sincere in thanking him.
My name is not Freckles. My name is Candice White Ardley. Don't call me Freckles!
Candice White Ardley. I prefer Freckles. Hey, girl.
Your father has asked us to care for you, but your attitude is often indefensible. Count Grantchester, a perfect gentleman.
Giddy up. They won't expel me because I'm a Grantchester. I wish they would. Please expel me.
Such a jerk. To think I was feeling sympathy for him. Why is a boy like him even studying at this institution? I've never seen Neil so scared. Terry, you look like Anthony, but you behave so differently. There's no one quite like you, Anthony. No one at all. And where could my prince be? I'm so very far away from home. A letter from Patty. Candy, I'm so sorry for today. The uniform, the homework. I'm unlike you, who is so brave, Patricia. Patty, I'm sure we'll be very close. There it is, the signal. Here I go. Hey Archie, here I go.
Careful, Candy.
Are you hurt, Candy? You scared me. Can't you be more careful?
Nope, next time hook me up with some cushions. And steer?
Up there.
Steer?
Behold my new invention. I'm like a spider.
Steer?
I'm the first man to walk on the ceiling. This is so, mortifying. Yes, that's it. I'm right above the bed. It may need improvement. What do you say, Candy? Win or fail? Archie says fail.
I say wonderfully unique like you. Being with him is so great. Reminds me of our days in Lakewood. If only Anthony were here. His memory is in Steve's heart. Archie remembers him too. Always on his mind. But his name is never spoken.
You want some chocolate? Where did you get those? That's classified information. We're not even allowed to eat sweets. This place is truly hell. Yeah, if they find you here, you'll be put in a cell.
In a cell?
It's deep in the woods, so be careful.
Don't you worry about me.
We've had so many issues since we got here. But it's not all bad news. What do you mean? For example, Annie Brighton.
Annie.
Steer.
Annie? What about her?
She's coming here. Oh, Mom, please let me study at St. Paul's. Mom, did you know Archie studies there? Shut up, or I will shut you up.
Annie's coming here.
She's got serious feelings for you to follow you all the way here. She does not. I've nothing to do with it. Her father goes horseback riding with the Ardleys.
The Ardleys?
I think you met her once at the Lagans.
Tell me, Archie, does she know that I study here too?
I don't think so. Why?
Just asking. Annie, I really want to see you. Perhaps you'd like to see me too. What will she do when she finds out that I'm an Ardley?
It's inspection.
What? Inspection?
The sisters go around sometimes. Didn't think it'd be tonight. Candy, hide under the bed now. In here.
I don't fit. I have blood.
Mother Superior.
Alistair, Archibald Cornwell, why are you still up at this hour? Go to bed immediately.
Yes, Mother.
It's past curfew. Turn off the lights.
We're comparing the English moon to the American one.
In that case, remember rules are to be respected.
It won't happen again. We'll be good.
Good night, gentlemen.
I hope Candy arrived okay.
Hello YouTube, I'm Alexandra. This was the first episode of Terry Manga. When I was a child, my sister read me Candy in Greek, our mother tongue. As an adult, I have taught myself how to read and write Spanish through watching, listening, and translating the cartoon into English. Many of my viewers have requested that I translate the manga into Spanish, but I am too shy to do so. I do all the voices for the characters and my spoken Spanish is not yet perfect. I am still learning. I have colorized and animated the manga for all of Candy's friends, both young and old. I composed all the music that appears on film for a collection I call Music for Candy. Please like, share, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you for watching. Hola YouTube, soy Alexandra. Este fue el primer episodio de Terry Manga. Cuando era niña, mi hermana Crisafenia me leía el manga en griego, nuestra lengua materna. De adulta aprendí a leer y escribir en español, viendo, escuchando y traduciendo el anime en inglés. Muchas de ustedes me pediste si podría traducir el manga en español, pero me da vergüenza hacerlo. Hago todas las voces y mi español aún no está perfecto, todavía estoy aprendiendo. He colorido y animado el manga para todas las amigas de Candy, tanto jóvenes como viejillas. Toda la música que aparece en esta película la he compuesta para una colección llamada Música para Candy. Por favor, dale un like, compártela y suscríbete para más επεισόδιos. Gracias por ver. Γεια σας κορίτσια, με λένε Αλεξάνδρα. Αυτό ήταν το πρώτο επεισόδιο του Terry Manga. Όταν ήμουν μικρή, η αδερφή μου η Χρυσαφένια μου διάβαζε το μάγκα στα ελληνικά. Ως ενήλικη, έμαθα να διαβάζω και να γράφω στα ισπανικά παρακολουθώντας, ακούγοντας και μεταφράζοντας το ανιμέ στα αγγλικά. Μερικοί μου έχετε ζητήσει να μεταφράσω το μάγκα στα ισπανικά, αλλά ντρέπομαι να το κάνω. Κάνω όλες τις φωνές και τα ισπανικά μου δεν είναι ακόμα τέλεια, ακόμα μαθαίνω. Έχω χρωματίσει και εμψυχώσει το μάγκα για όλους τους φίλους της Κάντι, μικρούς και μεγάλους. Όλη τη μουσική που εμφανίζεται σε αυτή τη ταινία την έχω συνθέσει για μια συλλογή που ονομάζεται Μουσική για την Κάντι. Άμα θέλετε, κάντε εγγραφή για περισσότερα επεισόδια. Ευχαριστώ που παρακολουθήσατε.